Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase on the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sleep by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Isn't it up? And a kick out at two.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Caught with the elbow. Ooh, one step ahead there.
Hooked up and boom.
Backdrop suplex.
What a high angle right across the shoulder.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Elbow drop from the top rope.
Thrown down with a back suplex.
Got him where he wants him. Up and force
face down.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
To reverse. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Punk could be turning his fortunes.
What a punch. Shoulder tackle. Reigns reverses.
Bang on the money. Double team maneuver here.
A Russian leg sweep.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
And that breaks up the pin.
Thumped with a big blow.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Impressive awareness from him.
Over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Rollins got caught believing his own hype a bit. Roundhouse kick. Gets reversed on CM Punk. Into the ring again now.
Nice sit-out powerbomb.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Perched up top.
Just weakening the knee with that move. CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
From way up.
He's starting to look battered.
This deep into a triple threat, you're lucky if you're still standing.
Bullseye with the Falcon Arrow.
Looks to climb the top rope.
Soaring.
Oh. What impact.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Hard punch.
He gets into the ring.
Oh. Roman Reigns going technical schoolboy. Oh, wait.
Sit-out powerbomb.
Roman, spear. That spells.
Looking to end this once and for all.
And into the cover. Kick out. I don't believe it.
Seth Rock
From the top.
He lands hard. Ooh.
Hooked up. DDT.
Rollins is searching under the apron.
Has retrieved the kendo stick. And I can already feel the future welts forming.
Perched up top.
Oh, huge miss right there.
Watch out. Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it. And only gets a 1 count.
The wear and tear of this match only affecting him slightly, it seems.
There's one. Teardrop suplex. They're going to go, I think, for a second one. No way.
Powerful grip by Roman.
And now taking the chance to go to the outside, get a little bit of distance.
Got them off their feet here.
And he focused, attacked him. Roman Reigns now walking in a submission, the guillotine choke.
Can the Visionary hang on? Things are beginning.
He makes the save and breaks the hold.
A timely and Roman.
No coming back from Reigns after that. Oh, my God.
We have just witnessed next-level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
And Reigns absolutely can't believe it, but he cannot let that slow him down. And the Tribal Chief being met with hostility there.
Still takes a good amount of resilience to last this long, though.
Oh, God.
And his ribs may be smarting as it seems his torso is the target visual. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep.
Can Reigns recover from that?
What's he open to find down there?
Oh, he's about to leave his mark on the competition with that kendo stick.
Hit on CM Punk. And he stops the ref's count. control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here. And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence.
Oh, what an axe handle. Punk about to take flight. From above.
And now he's back into the ring. Oh, my God.
Clubbing blow.
Lift it up. What's next? Snapmare.
And he finds a way to elude that attack. Oh, directly onto the chest.
Oh, with authority. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Some might see that as a weapon, but a manager's just making sure the area is safe for his client.
Oh, full clothesline in a row.
Oh, what a response.
Shoulders down. Is this it?
Fights the shoulder up and one.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
Russian leg sweep. Streak for the world to see. One shot, straight brutality coming right at you.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
And Punk gets contested there.
Yeah, Rollins looks sharp there. Physically, mentally, and fashionably.
Devastating blow to the neck like that.
And Seth, this one's for the match. He kicks out with force.
I don't know who's more shocked he just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
And whatever his Rollins game plan didn't quite pan out for him there.
Yeah, this is the hostility Punk wanted to bring.
And he's going to the top.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle. This is a
Lift off. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Headed out of the ring now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Powerbomb.
Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Seth Rollins. Oh.
Here's Seth's big chance.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. High red district for CM Punk. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Back up top. From the top rope. With the elbow drop.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
How much more can Reigns withstand?
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
What's CM Punk going for here?
Thunderous clothesline. CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Heading to the top now. He quickly slides into the ring.
Perched up top.
And the counter for Rollins. Nice sit-up powerbomb. Rollins is searching under the apron.
Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Oh, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. Oh, taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. And Reigns got turned around there.
Boom! Connected fully with that one. These two are really giving it their all here and now, yet somehow, I have a strong feeling they've still got more to unleash. Punk avoids the attack.
He's headed up high.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Elbow drop connects. Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize. And here he is, heading back into the ring. Placed against the turnbuckles. Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now. What's Rollins have planned here?
Small package driver.
Turning it into the pin.
2 count. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got. Oh, Mongolian chop.
Down he goes.
And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All 3 men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my tribal chief.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
So in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull, and you get the balls.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The championship's around his waist because he earned it.
This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk with JBL
from the top through the air. It connects. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Ooh, JBL isn't being given any room to recover.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Picture perfect Falcon Arrow.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
Well, midnight always strikes, and fairy tales are not real.
JBL finally creates some more offense for himself.
Bradshaw tipping the scales a bit here.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and backbreaker.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk's working smarter, not harder.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god. Rocked with the point of the elbow. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The fight is on, and it's furious. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Just emptying everything they've got now.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go.
Pinning the champ. This could be over.
Shoulders up before two.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
JBL calling on the WWE Universe to fuel it.
He turns it around on JBL.
Sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
He manages to kick out. What strength.
And this is what it means to be a champion. Any of the mere mortal, that would have been the end of the line.
I think there's still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall. And enters back.
And Punk now lifted.
Stiff elbow will break that up. Boom.
Look at this. This can't be good. Driving face first.
And this could be it.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
CM Punk just keeps coming. His tenacity is too much for...
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. This whole arena getting behind Punk now, fueling the champ with a...
Time for a glass of night-night juice. Boom! Right to the jaw. Go to sleep. All hope might be lost for the challenger.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals: win the match, earn a title shot. Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of...
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't. Got to be agonizing for the arm.
Oh, man, that'll bend your arm. And now he's going to the top rope.
Take off. Oh, man. Agility like that Easier said than done, gentlemen.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps...
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Not looking good. In this position. Down. Wow, that hurt.
Punk dodges out in time.
Oh, neck breaker. Up and around. Down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he locks in a perfect one last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-the-world headset going for the cover here.
Oh, my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out. Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
And he retaliates. Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot.
Hooked up and DDT.
Oh, man!
Hang on, bar. Triangles in. Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
Look at the amazing agility of Rey Mysterio. Great counter into the ropes. Here it comes for the 619.
Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 contendership after that.
Punk's looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crowd always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Taking him to the corner now.
Boom! What a right!
Punk with a running knee to the face. Now opponent clothesline.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them in both of their careers. Oh, look out. It's on now. Ooh.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Boom. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat.
Legs tied in the ropes, upside down. This could be bad.
Bang! Owen fights back. Delivers the Bulldog.
Attempted a powerbomb here, but no, reversed. Hurricanrana pin. Legs are hooked.
Hold it over versus it. Shoulders down. Kick out. Flips the lever, shoulders down. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well. Nasty.
The hardest part of the ring. And his body has taken a lot of the punishment.
And he gets sent back into the ring. CM Punk headed to the top rope. Perched up top.
Oh, and nobody's there. Reorientating them in the corner here.
Gets slammed down. Ray taking it to Punk, still vying for the number one.
From the top.
Knees up. Knees were up. All the blood taken out of their body with that counter.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Tying the legs up in the turnbuckle. Dangerous position to be in.
And Ray had it scouted.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Never saw that coming. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh, he had that scouted.
Struggling to fight, being forced into the tree of woe.
Attack to the midsection. Big knee lift.
The body continues to be the focus of the offense.
Yeah, it's a great way to slow down and debilitate your opponent.
He saw that one coming.
high-level, high-impact offense you expect from
the heavens. Setting them up in the corner. Whoa! And now Mysterio is showing the effects of this match on his face.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? On the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Counter right when it was needed. Lifted and completely helpless here. Oh, don't hit on CM Punk. He kicks out at 2.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Placing him in the corner.
Scooped up for a slam. And I'm having doubts about Punk from the top. Front splash. Is it enough to overcome Punk? Whoa! Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
Rey Mysterio deep in thought right now, wondering what else he needs to do.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight.
And there's a good blow to the...
Mysterio with a huge win here.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio.
What a battle between these two men. A heck of a matchup here at Armageddon.
Rey Mysterio, this man is one of the greatest competitors I've ever seen.
Can you believe that this... This is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other. Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's inner.
Going for the early cover.
And a good strong kick out there.
Tried to make short work of things there.
And we talked about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Punk, Mysterio.
Here comes a big-time power bomb. No, great reversal. Shoulders down. Oh, turning the pin around.
Counters.
Oh, turning it around. changes it into a cover of their own. And he had no real trouble getting his shoulder up there.
Sent right into the corner. Oh, an overhand punch. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Preparing to take his best shot. Springboard, but caught.
Caught in midair powerbomb.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly is.
Kick! Oh. Counter. He knew just what to do. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Mysterio sent crumpling to the ground.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. And he slides him back to the mat.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Heading back into the ring now. Oh, no. On a reverse DDT. Oh, what a counter. Knees.
That'll buy you some valuable time.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Remarkable. Great ring awareness getting to the ropes. Oh, he fends that off.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Calf kick on the money.
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Attempted a power bomb here, but no, reversed. Hurricane Rama pin. Legs are hooked.
No, he kicks out.
Oh, flipping. What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it.
Calculating the next move here. Body slam. Punk's looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it.
I'm not sure how much of CM Punk's head could be in this match after losing the World Tag Team titles last night.
Well, he's facing Rey Mysterio, so he better get his head in the game fast. Just from looking at Punk tonight, I'd say he's pretty focused right now. I think he realizes the bigger picture is getting a shot at the Intercontinental title. Got him in the corner now.
Knee to the jaw, opponent groggy, and Allen follows it up with the line.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
Neckbreaker! Punk's knee to the face. Oh, and a clothesline after the knee to the face. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here. Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw, and the Bulldog.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk. Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the third. Opponent lifted up. Mysterio dodges. Great job refocusing to reverse that.
Looking to go up high.
CM Punk.
Diving elbow.
It's CM Punk's time to try and capitalize on Mysterio.
Worth the price of the ticket alone. Go to sleep. That could be curtains for Ray.
There's two. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
WrestleMania is indeed the grandest stage of them all.
It doesn't get any bigger than this.
Champions are crowned, rivalries finished, moments made that will live forever. But what happens the night after can change everything. The Raw after WrestleMania is a night for history-making debuts. Overwhelming reactions. And once-in-a-lifetime showdowns that change the course of the WWE Universe.
We're just getting started. What a night it's gonna be.
It's also a night for monumental returns.
Rusev is back! They somehow make a little noise!
Tonight will be no different as we see the long-awaited return of the Archetype, thrust right back into the championship spotlight.
The Archetype wants a shot at my client's championship? This is going to be the shortest comeback in WWE history.
The Archetype returns tonight on the Raw after Mania.
There you are. I've been looking for you all day.
They've been keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. Honestly, the time I got to spend with my family was worth it. But now, I'm ready to show them what Dad can do in the ring. Plus, I think they were getting sick of me being home all the time.
Well,
I know I was out.
seeing him on TV is one thing.
Thanks, Pierce.
Wow. What's it been? 10, 12 years?
Something like that. Good to see you, Punk. You've been on quite the run since you came back to Denver.
Thanks.
Well,
Hey, and then
White, you got it.
Yeah.
Comeback kid. Prodigal son. Yeah. Look at you.
Jacob Fatu. Congrats on the big title.
Nobody has. Because when God made me,
When I won the IC title...
must still be...
Well, do you?
It don't matter if
Let me guess. You?
you're quick.
I'm gonna win the WWE title later tonight, so I guess we won't find out. Until you step up to the big boy belt.
Oh, we ever get in that ring? I'ma dog walk your ass back into retirement.
gotta ask, are you sure?
Good to see you too, Paul. Am I sure about what?
Any of this. We all know it. A lot's changed.
A lot.
Things to go.
I think